Alright, so we're checking out the town a little bit. I wanted new sheets. So we went to Kmart. I think it's the last Kmart in the world. But I did find some sheets. And while I was at Kmart, guess what AJ found? McDonald's. So he's probably in there buying 24 McDonald's hamburgers that he can freeze and then heat up in the microwave, which is just gross, but he loves them. So anyway, I'm gonna go try and find him at McDonald's. Alright, AJ's got his burger.
McDonald's cheeseburger.
And 5 to go. And by the way, we almost just lost the camera because I laid it down on the table.
Walked out of McDonald's without the camera.
Yeah, I had it in my hand and I was standing there waiting on him. I just kind of sat it down right in front of me. And then he got his burgers and I went to turn around. Luckily, a really nice guy saw it and hollered at me.
Chased her down instead of...
Yeah, and handed it back because he could have so easily stuck it in his pocket. And we would have been down the third camera. Which would have really sucked. But anyway, got our burgers and I got some sheets. Huh? Is it good?
It'd be better heated up.
It's heated now, right?
Kind of.
Oh. Anyway, we got the burger, we got the sheets. I got a shirt. It's not really what I wanted. Like I thought that I would go to Walmart and find just, you know, your basic racerback ribbed knit tank top. Like you can walk into Old Navy and there's like 500 colors. That kind of basic top. But they didn't have it. I guess we're gonna run by Pueblo's.
Oh, groceries.
Yeah, although I don't know there's much that I need. I just want to see what they have. I'd really like that ground meat at the other store. And I didn't.
Store?
Yeah, and it wasn't expensive. So I think unless Pueblo's looks better and is cheaper, I'd like to get a little bit of ground meat.
I want a loaf of bread and some.
Yeah, loaf of bread and some. You want to get that from the deli back there?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some good lunch meat and stuff. And then, yeah, I might like to make sure that we're here early enough Wednesday so we can come in and get some of that stuff for Penny and Bill. Like some sandwich meat to make sandwiches for lunch.
Okie dokie.
But we'll come Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. So we can come into town and get some fixins. We'll have lunch on the boat. Maybe some bagels and cream cheese.
Yeah, good stuff at the marina store.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going on to the grocery store, which is down here around the corner now. So, we'll see what we see. Alright, supermarket. Basket.
I don't know how much stuff we get.
I don't know. I mean, I think just grab one. Okay, another successful grocery store adventure. It's something we've mastered. Yeah, we got one more store to go to get meat. But yeah, we pretty much mastered the grocery store thing. The backpacks loaded down. So we don't have too far to go though. So this is nice and convenient here. Because the see where that big super yacht is right there? That's where our dinghy is. So not too far. I have to go that way and then that way.
We can go over here. We'll just be dodging these cars.
go that way.
Yeah, watch out behind you.
Yeah. I think we crossed that, yeah. Yes, that's what I think. All right, I'll load it up. Got some sandwich meat, got some cheese, got some ground meat.
No liquor this time.
Yeah, no liquor.
We got plenty of liquor on the boat.
Yeah, we don't really drink that much.
When we're traveling by ourselves, we don't drink a lot.
Mm-mm. So anyway, all good. Now back to the dinghy.
There's a gate that's closed, so you can probably get out, but not in.
I don't know. Knee feels twisty. Onto the dock. So again, this is the dock that we'll pick Penny and Bill up on. And hopefully that's where their ship will be sitting. Hello. Is this us? Good morning, guys. So we are still in Charlotte Amalie. We're getting ready to leave this morning. We're going to try to snorkel 2 different places on the way, Cow and Calf, which is a set of little rocks that are like right in the middle of the channel. It's so loud up there. And then we're also going to maybe check out Christmas Cove. I don't know if we're going to or not. Still just kind of scoping out some places to take Bill and Penny when they get here. So we're leaving probably in about 15 to 30 minutes, but while we were sitting here, this little guy came in. So this is Enchanted Princess. Just kind of came straight in and started beeping its horn. So I don't know if there was a sailboat actually exiting the bay, so it might have been just kind of making them aware. But then he came straight in this way and then turned and is backing in to the dock. So pretty wild. He looks so big next to these sailboats, but it's really not a huge ship. Probably about 3,000 passengers maybe. Oh, I can tell you how many passengers. Hold on. Hold please. Yeah, 3,600 total people. That's including crew on the boat, which is about the same size as the boat that Penny and Bill are coming in on, which is I think Sky. So yeah, so just one cruise ship here today and one over in the other harbor, like right around that corner. You might can see the top of it. There's actually a cruise ship dock over there as well, across from Honeymoon Beach. So yeah, tomorrow there are 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 2 here and 2 over at CB. So still a lot more traffic coming in over the next couple of days. It's like 2 to 3 every day at the dock. There we go, backing on in. So anyway, so that's the plan today. Go snorkel Cow and Calf while it's calm, and then the other thing is really timing, getting a really good read on how quickly we can move from here to Scott Bay, which is where we want to take them. So we'll start the clock when we pull the anchor, and then we'll stop it as soon as we get to Cow and Calf. And then once we pull the anchor, we'll start again so that we have really an accurate idea. We think we can make it in an hour and a half, is our hope. If that's the case, then we definitely will take them to Scott. We'll only have probably 2 hours there, but that's okay. Part of the adventure is the actual trip over as well. And you really don't need that long. I think we probably spent maybe an hour and a half in the water. I'm not sure that Bill and Penny would spend that long in the water, but we'll see. So anyhow, that's the plan. You'll see what we see. Hey guys, so we just got here to Cow and Calf. These are these 2 little rocks. There's people snorkeling right there. AJ's actually jumping in just to kind of gauge if we feel comfortable with the boat, where it's sitting, if it swings. It says it's like 22 feet. Yeah, so we should be fine, but it's hard to tell when you're looking down at the water. So we're out in the middle of the channel basically, but there's a reef that runs in between these 2 areas. So it should be kind of interesting to snorkel. I think it's kind of deep. I don't know if I'm gonna love it. There might be some shallow stuff up in there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll see a lot of life down there. And it'll be a great snorkel. It's a calm day for it, so that's really good. See what AJ says. He must be swimming all the way around the boat. I don't see him. I don't really love him swimming when the motor's running down there. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, but you can actually see the bottom. But it is about 20 feet deep. I think he's probably checking the ball too, to make sure that it seems good. We think they're maintained pretty well here. And this is definitely for a commercial fishing boat, which is a big boat. What you think? We okay? Yeah. Does it look decent? What happened? Your fin just break? Oh shit. Okay.
I'm fine.
We don't have another pair, do we? You may be able to wear my blue ones, and I can wear the yellow. Got back on the boat from our snorkel out here at Cow and Calf Rock.
Pretty great.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I would say
it's more of a dive spot.
Yeah,
but it is definitely snorkelable. There's a lot that's shallow.
Yeah, there's a lot of places where you can float kind of over the tops, like in that section right there where they're sticking up. You can go over the top.
Got a lot of lung strength, you can swim down and
swim through them.
Yeah, it was pretty cool in the beginning, but around every corner I kept diving down and I'm way out of breath.
Then you're tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. I can't stay down that long.
Yeah, so coming back it gets a little harder because you're just worn out. Cool. And we did come at slack tide, so there's not a whole lot of current.
Yeah, I mean, it's zero wind today, very little swell. Slack tide, definitely recommend coming here. And no clouds either, so pretty sunny.
Yeah, it was not a bad swim. I didn't feel. Sometimes I get kind of anxious because I feel like I can't. We're literally in the middle of the channel, and sometimes I get anxious because I feel like I don't have the strength, like AJ said, to swim against a current. And once you get all the way over on the other side of that rock, which doesn't look like far when you're sitting on the boat, but when you're out there swimming it, it's like, oh my God, I am like 3 times further than I thought I was. And then you got to come back.
Yeah. And so current, we usually try to swim up current first so we can get pushed
float back.
No current today.
But it was pretty. It was pretty. I didn't see as many fish as I expected to see, but I can't dive like AJ does. And so he said really the fish were a little bit deeper.
Well, there's lots of fish.
I mean, they were there on the shallow section. Yeah. But they were small. I didn't see lots of big fish.
No big fish.
They were pretty small, and I don't know. I expect, for me, out in this kind of in the middle of the openness, I expect there to be more big fish.
And sharks.
I did expect to see a shark. It felt pretty sharky in there at times, but we did not see a shark. No stingrays.
Yeah. Just little fish, little reef fish.
Yeah, little reef fish. Lots of sergeant majors.
A couple of pretty big angels and queen angels.
Yeah, I saw some queen angels.
Angels or whatever they're called.
Yeah, but it was pretty. It was definitely worth doing.
Yeah, definitely recommend this spot.
On a mild day.
Yes.
I would not recommend it on anything other than what we're experiencing.
And it's easy because there's mooring balls. I mean, and there's nobody else out here.
Yeah, there's like 5 mooring balls. When we got here, there was a dinghy here. So somebody had dinghied over, I don't know where from, but they had dinghied over to snorkel. So
I imagine when the cruise ships get here, there's probably dive boats all over the place.
Yeah.
With all the cruise passengers.
yeah, because it is a pretty cool dive spot because of the way it structurally, there's so many like caverns and canyons and stuff to kind of swim through, which is kind of cool. So
And it's right next to the cruise terminal too. So.
yeah, it's like 15, probably for a dive boat, 15 minutes.
Yeah, not even.
Yeah.
It took us an hour to get here. That's
Yeah.
6 months.
Yep. So we're going to go slip the ball in just a second and continue our trek back over to Scott Island, Scott Beach, Scott Bay, whatever it is, so that we can have a really accurate time on
How long does it take us
to get there from the cruise dock. So it's taken longer than I want it to, so I don't know. But anyway, we're heading that way. You'll see what we see.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Goodbye, cow and calf. We swam all the way from on the other side of that rock through the center to that rock, which again doesn't look like very far until you're swimming it. But yeah, it was good. And then right across here that's Christmas Cove. That was one of the other bays we were thinking about taking. I'll be cutting that out. So anyway, that was one of the other bays that we were thinking about taking Penny and Bill. But I don't know, it doesn't look bad today. But we didn't, we weren't impressed when we rode through it the other day, but it was whipping. It actually looks pretty nice over there right now. I don't know, maybe we'll ride through again.
I'll plan on it.
Okay. It is such a pretty day. A little wobbly in here. Yeah. Look how pretty that water is. Oh yeah. Into a great day. Having some tacos. Hoping for another day like this tomorrow.